think thank God. I stopped the recording earlier on, but now I realize I have to get it in. Sorry. So great. So throughout the presentation today, these are the 4 things I'm going to be talking about. So we already start identifying who is a prospect. So now if you wake up, you go down the street, you look intentionally. Is that person that you want to talk to them about Herbalife? Can they afford the products? Do they need the products? Can they afford the opportunity? Do they need the opportunity? Do they look like they can fit into what we are doing in Herbalife? Because don't lie to yourself. We need everybody in Herbalife, but not everybody can really win in this business. Not everybody can win fast enough in this business. And I like to win very fast. So I'm looking for people that they will come into the business and win very fast. You understand? Then the second part is presenting. I'm going to go deep down into this presenting as well. As a Herbalife distributor, you need to know how to present. The third one is closing the sale, which means that lock in your hands, present to the person the way that the person is going to understand. And at the end of it, they don't have to take the decision to join Herbalife. No, don't wait for them to take the decision. You take the upper hand to close it. Because most of the times we talk to people, then we leave them halfway. We're hoping for them to make decisions. Most of the times you get people joining your business. You didn't really get them to join your business. Actually, they decide to join your business. So I'll be teaching you on how can you get the upper hand when you present to a person. At the end of the presentation, take that power and you make them join Herbalife, not them deciding to join Herbalife. You understand? Then the fourth one is sponsoring. Now, when they're coming into your business, what are the things that you're gonna do so that that same person that you bring in can go bring 1,000 people? Do you understand recruiting? Because recruiting, you're not gonna do recruiting alone. I know we are teaching recruiting here, but no, if you recruit one person in network marketing, 1 is not equals to 1. If one person you recruit them and they don't bring anybody, it means that the recruiting process didn't go well. Because if you follow the recruiting process, you pick the right person, you explain the business, presenting to them the right way, you close the sale the right way. When you sponsor that one person, they are going to bring 10 more people behind them. And so if your team is not recruiting people, it means that the way you recruited them was actually wrong. So I'm going to be talking about all those things today on this call today. Let's get going on the next one. Great. So why do you need to recruit? I know I already get a bit into it. You need to recruit in this business that we are doing, because without recruiting, you will not leverage. You will never get to any of these pin levels that you see. Do you know what you see on these levels? These are pins. From the top team level upward, you need a lot of people in your business for you to be able to achieve any of this level. Without recruiting, you might as well forget about this level, because you're not going to get to these levels. And these levels are the levels of the people that are recruiting. It's top bonus achievers. So you're not going to get that monthly bonus every single month. Trust me, on the 20th, when the bonus comes in, it gives you a whole lot of joy, a whole lot of smile. It feels amazing. So you want to get to the top bonus achievers level, you need to recruit. And why do you need to recruit? Recruiting is where the money comes in the business. If you only sell the products, you're gonna have a tax shop. But then if you are recruiting, then you build a business that you can leverage on. So if you want to go to any of these levels, the Get team, the Get 2.5 millionaires team, you like millionaire 7.5, you like president's team level, you need to recruit. I hope that is enough reason for you to go out and recruit. So let's talk a bit about recruiting. Also, when is it the best time for you to start recruiting people? I see we have 181 people on this call. You want to invite the whole of your team. Send screenshots for your team to join this call, because after they leave this call, they're going to know how to go bring in people into the business. So send a screenshot, tell everybody to get on the call. It's never too late. Now is the best time to join, because I'm about to get into the meat right now. So when is the best time to start recruiting when you join Herbalife? I'm assuming every one of you is a new distributor and you just signed into Herbalife today. The best time for you to start The best time for you to start focusing on recruiting is now. Now is the time where you are supposed to start focusing on recruiting. Now is the time that you're supposed to start bringing people, because don't say, I'll focus on it when I sell first, when I get my result first, let me get result first. You are already late. Because if you go down that road, you are going to end where you see the red dot. That is danger. You're going to end on that dangerous part. You're going to be a lone rider. You don't want to do that. You're not going to succeed. But only one person, one new person that you bring into your business is start changing your direction. You bring two, you change your direction. You bring three, you change your direction. So if you go out there and you start focusing right now, starting today, leaving this call right now, this week, you go get one person on your business. If you get one person on your business today, you start changing the course of your history. The destination is going to be a whole lot of different destinations. You start changing the course of your destination just by recruiting one person. If you recruit two, you recruit three, you recruit four, you recruit five. That is how you start moving towards success in this business. Every single recruit gives you a new possibility of success. Every single new recruit gives you a new possibility of success. So all you want to do today is to go out and start getting one person. Already tell you why you want to win. Any one person you recruit gets you closer to getting. Any one person you recruit gets you closer to millionaires team. Any one person you recruit gets you closer to president's team. So I'm saying that the best time to start focusing on recruiting is right now. Actually, every time as long as you're into Herbalife, every single month, it should be a recruiting month, because recruiting is planting. The reason why you have to plant every single season so that you continuously have harvest every single season. For the recruiters, they always get points coming in. I have been in Herbalife now for 4 years. I have never done less than 3,000 volume points in a single month as a supervisor. I've never done 2,500 points as a supervisor. Do you know why? It's because every day from day one, I start focusing on recruiting. Recruiting is going to speeding up your process to success. So the best time, if you want to become successful and you want to become successful very fast, the best time to start focusing on recruiting is right now. You don't need to know everything for you to recruit. Why? Because in Team Awesome, we have the structure already in place. We already have the structure, and all you have to do with the structure is follow it, put other people on it, and let them follow it as well. So the recruiting process starts with one person. I'm going to even emphasize on that later on. Let me talk about, where do you find these people to recruit? I know most of you are asking like, Sasbet, okay, I really want to recruit. I want to build a business. I want to go to Get Team. I want to be successful. I want to buy a car. I want to buy a house. I want to help my mother, but I don't know, where do I find the people? Can I tell you something? There are people everywhere. Turn every situation, there are prospects everywhere. I will just give you an example. For example, you see me standing here with the guy with the white shirt. I'm with the black, right? You can see me, this guy with the white shirt. Do you know how I met this guy? He's actually a distributor under my team. I just want to give you some different scenarios. Where do you find these people? Okay, so I had an accident in 2019. Remember, I bought my first car, didn't even know how to drive very well. So I bumped into this guy's mother's car. So I bumped the mother, and guess what? It was a problem. It's a negative situation. Now I just had an accident. But inside that negative situation, guess what happened? I got a positive outcome in it. Before that positive outcome comes, I was not in the right place at the right time, but guess what? I had the t-shirt. I was wearing a Herbalife t-shirt. The mother calls the son came in, and there was a big problem. You bombed my mother's car. Let's go to the police. Let's do all these things. But then all along, I had my Herbalife t-shirt with my loose weight. Asked me how I bought it. Then the guy asked me, oh, so you sell Herbalife? What do you do? I said, I sell Herbalife. That's my job. He's like, which products do you have? I told him about the products. Guess what, guys? From that accident, I had to go. It was a very small accident. It was not even big. I spent 8,500 rand just to fix that mother's car. It was a new car, nice car. But then from that strategy, That guy decided to buy Herbalife from me. His first order he placed was 6,000 Rand. His first order, I paid 8,500 to fix the mother's car. His first order, he registered as a member and placed an order for 6,000 Rand. And after that, that was not all. He continued buying the products. But guess what? He ended up registering one lady under her. And that one lady went all the way to supervisor last year. So where do you find these people? Everywhere. And the easiest way to find people is let people know you. Wear your Herbalife badge, wear your Herbalife button, be branded at all times, be in business, open your eyes, don't see past the situation. If I was so angry about the accident, I wasn't going to see this guy like a fit guy. We were not going to get into that conversation, and I was not going to get a supervisor from that accident, and I've made all the money I spent on that accident and even some more. But guess what? Also, I got a friendship with this guy right now. He's not doing the business, but when he used the product, he used the product. He's one of those people that orders like for 3,000 at once. He's a medical doctor, and I have a free medical care. I just go there and a consultation for free. So that is what happens when you are intentionally about building your own business. Where do you find these people? This is a group of my team guys. They're all my first line members. This is Henry. I found Henry on Facebook. How many of you have Facebook here? Better start using your Facebook. I found Henry on Facebook. Do you know how long it took me to get Henry on Facebook? I opened my Facebook August 2018. I was posting consistently and inboxing and DMing people. It took me 6 months to get my first customer on Facebook. So when you go out to go recruit, don't think like when you plant today, you're just going to harvest today. No, keep planting, because if you keep planting, then eventually the harvest is going to come. I met Henry how many months after I created Facebook? 8 months after I created that new Facebook page, and he's a world team member, bringing a lot of people in the business. So that is how I recruited him. The next to Henry, next to me is Master Head. How did I meet him? I met him at the gym. I just introduced the opportunity to him at the gym like somebody. How many of you are gymming every single day? You see new people at the gym, but you're not talking, you're not introducing yourself to them. Do you know that that decision might cost you a lot of money down the line? So recruiting, you need to be aware of your surrounding if you want to recruit people in this business. Get out of your head. Don't be focused too much on yourself when you're trying to recruit people. There are people everywhere. When I walk into the gym, sometimes I look at everybody in the gym like a supervisor. I'm asking myself, they look like they could be a supervisor in my team. That person looks like they can go to supervisor. This lady looks like she can sell the shades. This girl looks like, to me, Millicent. This guy looks like he's junior closer. If I talk to him about the business, he could become my next junior closer in my team. So I see people already like success, and I go approach them. On my far left side, or is it right side to you guys? That is Mike. Mike, I also met him at the gym. Randomly, I just saw this guy. I'm like, no, this guy looks like he can become successful. He is very young. Maybe if I should talk to him about this opportunity, he can take it and we can work it together. So I just distribute the opportunity everywhere I go, because why? You find people everywhere you go. You just need to be intentional. So as from today, when you walk out of this call, once you're walking on the street, I want you to be intentional. Put on your radar, see everybody as a supervisor, see everybody as a president's team, see everybody as a millionaire's team. It's not that you're not seeing people to get into the business. The thing is, you're not seeing them successful in the business, hence you're not talking to them. Because I'm telling you, if you're walking down the street and you see somebody that could possibly become the next senator in your business, would you like them to go to another person, or you would like them to be in your business? And don't you know, if you talk to them now, they could actually become a president's team member under your business. So that is how I look at recruiting. I look at people and I picture them. So let's get into this thing. Let's go deeper into it. It says the 5 core fundamentals to building momentum. Momentum only comes when you recruit. So it says rule number 1, fire your upline. Very important, because you don't get paid up, you get paid from your own work that you do going down. in this business, recruiting, your upline recruit somebody, you don't get paid. You recruit somebody, then you start now getting into business. And how are you going to be able to recruit people and get them started? Because so many of you are recruiting every day, but the people are just not starting. You'll get it a bit now in a minute. So what I mean is, so many of you are recruiting people, but they're not starting Herbalife. You're talking to them, you're presenting to them, they are not joining. You talk to them, you present to them, you take their numbers from Instagram, you bring them on WhatsApp, they never sign up as a member. Do you know why? Because you don't know how to present the Herbalife opportunity. So step number one, learn how to present the Herbalife opportunity. Learn how to present the Herbalife opportunity. Because if you know how to present the Herbalife opportunity, then somebody is going to see a value in the opportunity. But if you just throw the opportunity at them, they won't see the value in the opportunity. Do you want the next 4 steps? Should I give you the next 4 core fundamentals? The next 4. Should I give you the next 4? Because I said there are 5, right? But I just gave 1. Do you want me to give the next 4? There is no need to have the next 4 if you don't know number 1. There is no need for the next 4 if you cannot master number 1. Because if you cannot master how to really explain the benefits of the Herbalife opportunity to a person, then there is no need to tell you the next things, because you're not even going to get to the next stage. You're not. So let's go master how to share this opportunity. Let me give you 1 more tips. The best way to master how to share Herbalife opportunity for people to sign up under your business, the best way is to do it. The learning in network marketing is in the doing. I'm going to repeat it again. Remember, I said I talk very fast, right? The learning in network marketing is in the doing. The learning in Herbalife nutrition is in the doing. You get me? I'll give you some moment to write that down. Write that down. The learning in the business is in the doing. Give me a second. Hope you guys are getting some value so far. The learning in the business is in the doing. So the more you practice presentation, the better you're going to get at presenting the opportunity. I do have a book every year. Actually, this is my 2022 book. But every year from the year I joined Herbalife, from 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, now 2022, because I know I'm going to work even harder, I bought a bigger book. But every single year, I make sure I finish my diary with presentations about Herbalife. Hey, new member, you start 25%, you go 35, you go 42, you go 50%. Every single day, I sit across the table with somebody, I present to them the opportunity. Forgetting about the one-on-one on the phone. I mean, physically, every single year, if I don't complete a book, then I'm disappointed with myself. For the past 4 years, I've completed 4 diaries every single year by presenting, not the small diary, the thick one. I make sure I present to people. And the more you present, the better you become in presentation. So the learning in the business is in the doing. It's easy to talk to somebody on the phone about the business for them to join, but it's even more better when you sit across a table with them and you show them daily activities, what to do. And talking about showing them what to do, there are several ways in which you get people recruited. You cannot recruit a person if you don't have a proper conversation with them. And there are very few things. I just cut off a lot of these. I just want to make this right, on this spot, we just have the right things. If you take a screenshot of this, it says that ways to start up a conversation. You want to introduce yourself to a person. I know sometimes we have a very hard time starting up a conversation. You might be standing on the queue at the ATM. How do I start a conversation? I'm going to give you practical things right now. You go try it out. Try it. Make sure you try it. Hope you guys are excited. 99 people. Let's get it to 200. Woo! 200 people on the call. I'm super excited. 200 people plug in to learn about recruiting. Imagine if all 200 of us, we go recruit only one person each. The business is going to be amazing. Let's get it going. Great. So you're standing on the queue and you want to start a conversation. Hey, my name is Joe. I'm a Herbalife coach. Yeah, it's good, but it's not really that good. So how about you get into conjunction into something? Me and Susan were standing on the queue, waiting for the ATM. And there was this guy who just walks by with a funny pants. And I see Susan is smiling. Guess what? I'm also going to smile. We can just make that a topic. Like, wow, those pants, they look very cool, but I'll never wear something like that. She's like, oh, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? Now conversation has already begun. So not every time you need to be like, hey, my name is John. I'm a Herbalife coach. I'm from Umtata and I'm trying to sell you Herbalife. No, guys, relax. You can find a common ground by talking about something different. Because when you talk about something different that they are also interested in it, guess what? Boom, now you have a conversation going. Now, if we're talking about that guy's pants, I'm like, yo, I have a brother who usually wear pants like that, but wow, I'm so happy now he's older. He doesn't do things like that. She's like, oh, really? Yes, wow. So tell me, Susan, will you wear your pants like that? No, I'll never wear those type of pants. Wow, I cannot even do that. It cannot fit into my legs. I'm like, yo, imagine wearing those type of pants in the gym. People are just gonna be laughing at you. She's like, oh yeah, exactly. I asked, oh, do you gym? No, I don't gym. I said, oh, okay, I believe you don't gym because you have a nice body. No, I would like to get rid of my belly fat. Point number one, okay. Oh, really? But what have you been doing to get rid of your body fat, of your belly fat? No, I try these things. They are so hard. Oh, actually, that's my job. Like I help people to get into shape. I help people to get rid of their belly fats. As a matter of fact, I go to the gym up here. I can assist you, but also not only by exercising, because I know people like you really don't like exercising. But actually, I can get you on our Herbalife products and you can get started. Oh, those products are super expensive. Ah, no, not a problem. It's not that expensive, but actually if it seems expensive for you, it's not a problem, but actually I'm working. Do you work or do you school? I'm a student. Oh, great. I work with a lot of students in my business, helping them to make extra income between 1 to 3,000 Rand. I don't know if it's something that's going to interest you. I can show you how you can get the product, save some money, but also on the other hand, you can start making extra income. I know we are in a busy day right now. Myself, I have other things to do, but if you don't mind, we can exchange your numbers. Then I'll just send you the presentation. Then I'll give you a phone call and we can meet at your convenient time. I'll share with you the opportunity. Is there anybody on this call who's going to give me their numbers after that? I bet you better give me your numbers after that because I'm going to bring chapter 2. And if I bring chapter 2, you don't even want to stand next to me. So great. One thing also, when you're talking to a person, you want to be confident, you want to be smart, you want to be relaxed. Don't just be too tense, waiting to answer the next question. No, conversate. Look at them in their eyes. Look into different things around the environment that you're with, people that you can commonly talk about. We can be talking about a kid. We can be talking about the ball. But from that ball conversation, I can turn it into a business presentation. So that is what Herbalife is all about when it comes to recruiting. Recruiting must not be the direct, my name is Sas. There are times I do that. I'm not saying I don't do that. If I go on the street to hand flyers, I'll be, my name is Sas, I'm a Herbalife coach. I can help you to do 1, 2, 3. But in another situation, I will just use the surrounding environment to create a rapport. And once I get a rapport, it's easier for me to always squeeze Herbalife in between that conversation without bringing it forefront to say it's Herbalife. Then you can see, say, look at the person in their eyes, maintain a good posture, open posture, which is nice. Chest up, not talking and looking down. Most of the times because we don't feel comfortable looking at other people in their eyes. But if you can look at somebody straight into their face during a one-on-one conversation, you getting the power. You soaking their power actually. I was teaching that in Durban. If I look at you straight into your eyes, I'm soaking your power. So you are more, you become, the person becomes intimidated by your presence and hence they're more submissive to your, the things that you ask. You understand me? So those are just some people's skills that you can learn during conversation as well. Ask questions and listen. Don't just stand across the bridge and trying to scream all out and say, hey, come to Herbalife, you're going to win here. No, recruiting is a process, and you can walk across that bridge and share your Herbalife opportunity with them. And if they're not interested with it, you can walk back on the opposite side and still have your Herbalife opportunity. The reason why some people, they feel like recruiting is so difficult is because they keep on throwing it at everybody. Hey, I DM 50 people today. I'm like, dude, how do you talk to 50 people in one day on social media? You just do one copy and paste, boom, to 50 people. Do you know the disadvantage of that? Let me tell you the disadvantage of recruiting mass people, just throwing one message to 200 people. You burn 200 people at once. You might get 2 or 3 of them responding to you. Guess what happened with the next 97? The next 97 people now, they go back. Whenever we talk to them about Herbalife, they're like, hey, those things, those Herbalife things. Hey, this girl, they just send me message. They just send those long forwarded message. No, we don't want to act like that when we want to recruit. You want to be a professional. Your manner of approach really, really matters. The manner of approach, we're talking recruiting. The manner of approach is really, really important. The way you approach a person, it tells if they're even going to be successful in the business. Yes. You approach a person like it's a cheap opportunity. They take the opportunity like it's a cheap opportunity. They come into it, they don't do anything. If you approach them like it's a real serious business, then they'll give it real serious business attention, and they will get some real serious business results. Are we making sense here? If you give them the business like a real serious business, I got one of my distributors, I registered them last month. Until today, I have not presented Herbalife to that guy. I have registered him, but I have not presented Herbalife to him. Do you know why? I don't want to fake present it. I don't want to throw him the information and he doesn't become successful. He's like, oh, Sas, I'm so busy. Oh, Sas, I'm so this. Man, tell me, how is it? I said, no, my brother, when you are ready, you come, we'll sit down. I will take you through the business. I don't mind to give you my 1 hour, but I want you to sit down with me, give me your attention, let me show you once and for all, because when I launch you and launch you for good. So I don't want to miss that position by just, hey, telling this, telling that on the phone, just throwing it. No, when I want a meeting with you. So when you want to do this recruiting thing, you have to do it professionally so that when the person wants to build a business, they know what to do. And that is the same thing when it comes to sharing the information, even before a member joins your team. Don't let them rush you when you're presenting to them. Like, hey, how much is your joining fee? No, just tell me how much. Okay, I'll call you when I get the money. That person will never call you when they get the money because they don't even know why they are paying that 575 rand. Oh, we're talking about recruiting. Yeah, I don't know if I'm making sense to somebody. How many times do you want to talk to somebody? Hey, I want to explain you the business. They're like, yes, how much is the joining fee? How much is the shake? I'm saying, are you more concerned with how much is the joining fee, or you want to understand the opportunity? Because if you just want the joining fee, it's 575, but I know you're not going to win. But if you really want to win in the business and see the possibilities, give me some time. Let me explain to you. And that is one of the key also doing explanation on recruiting. I'm sorry I'm staying on this slide, but yes, I want you to get something, okay? When you want to recruit somebody, the amount of joining fee, which is 575, is the last thing you have to say whenever you're having a presentation with anybody. If I'm having a presentation with you right now, Unati, Taboho, Tato, if I'm having a presentation with you about Herbalife, I will never start the presentation by telling you to join Herbalife is 575 rand. Do you know why? A person coming to look into the Herbalife opportunity and doesn't have money in their pocket at that moment, which is 99% of the people that listen to Herbalife, they don't have money at that moment. So when they sit across the table with you and the first thing you write on that piece of paper is 575 rand, they already automatically in their head, they know they cannot do the business. So any explanation you do under that 575 on the top of their head is, I cannot join. I cannot join now. I'll only join when I have money. I cannot join. I don't have that money. So the first thing that play in their brain is that 575 that you already mentioned. They know they don't have it, so they already eliminate themselves upfront. So what you want to do when you sit across the table to explain Herbalife to somebody, keep the price tag of joining Herbalife the last thing, not the first thing. Karabo. Because if you put it the first thing, they eliminate themselves. But now what happens is when you put the price tag, you forget about the price tag. You tell them, hey, once you start into Herbalife, you get the product. You just said once you start. I just say once you start into Herbalife, you get the products on a 25%. I don't tell them how you start. I just say once you start. You get 25%, you do this, you get your profit, you get to 35, you get to 50%, you recruit some people, you make some extra income. Does it make sense to you? Yes. Do you think you can do it? Yes. Okay, great. We can get you started. It's very easy. Now they will ask me, how do I get started? I'll be like, great. To get started, you just need to send me your email address, your physical address, and your cell phone number with your ID copy. So that is all you need. And also, we're going to register you. Only registration is going to need 575 Rand. Is it something that we can register you now, or what's the plan? Yeah, I would really like to join, but I don't have the 575 right now. Great. Guess what I have on my side? I have given them all the information. Now they have been able to see themselves that they can win in Herbalife, and all that is stopping them from victory in Herbalife now is 575 because I gave them time to understand the opportunity. Do you get me? Are we making sense? So when you do that, then the person now can go look for the money because now they're already seeing the opportunity with a clear brain of they want to be successful. So once you do that, you give yourself a higher chance to getting people join your business. Talking about the business again, the Herbalife business is communication. Communication to recruit. Communication to recruit. When I have a person on a phone call or on a direct call with a person, or if I'm on face-to-face with the person, this is what I do. It's a tennis game. Recruiting is a tennis game. I know you guys are going to see this slide more often because it's also part of my BBS presentation now because it's a concept which is very powerful, but you guys are the team. So you guys got to see the face, you know? So recruiting is like a tennis ball, right? You hit it, they hit it. You hit it, your prospect must hit it back for the game to be interesting. So when you have a person as a, don't you go on the phone call and say, hey, my name is Coach Sai. So about Herbalife, you join 25%, you get 35, you get 50%, you recruit, you get this, you get that, you buy your this, you do. Then now, would you like to join? That means you're the only one hitting the ball. You hitting it, you hitting it. He is not hitting back. He's just standing there with the racket. Like, when can you let me speak? I want to also play, but you're not giving them any chance. And if you don't give them any chance to hit back, then the game is not fun. At the end of the day, they're just going to be like, okay, I'll let you know. Because people, they didn't open up. But if you let them open up, you hit one question, they hit you back with another answer. You hit another question, they hit you back with an answer. Now the game is interesting. Hey, how are you? What do you do? Where are you working? Where are you from? Have you ever tried business before? They'll be saying yes, no. You cannot get on a call with me and I'm the only one talking. I'm going to ask you a question that is going to force you to answer. So tell me, have you ever done this type of business before? No, I've never done this. Okay, what are you doing? I'm a student. Okay, so tell me, you are a student and when are you graduating? I'm graduating next month. Oh, you must talk until you become comfortable to communicate with me. And sometimes you have some people even on your WhatsApp, there is a table tennis. You see this one with red. For the people who don't know, that's table tennis. The one on the green top, that's long tennis. That's the one Serena Williams is playing, okay? What's the difference between a table tennis and a long tennis? Some people, you get them on your WhatsApp, you say hello, they reply you the next day. How are you? They reply you 3 hours later. You are playing long tennis with them. It doesn't mean you are not playing. You are still in the game. You guys are still playing. Be patient to play the long tennis with the people that want to play long tennis. You know those prospects, you take their number today, you take them the same time, they reply after 5 hours. They see your text, they don't reply, they can't reply after 2 days. So they're playing long tennis with you, no problem. Keep playing the long tennis with them. Play at their pace. But if at any moment you want to play very fast, you take them to a short table tennis. Can I give you a quick call? Because sometimes texting takes too much time. I don't like to text. I like table tennis. I like table tennis because it goes fast. I get the rejection very fast, or I get the answer very fast. For those of you, you're going to explain the business on WhatsApp, you text one, hey, you buy on 25%, you get, then they ask one question, then you go text long. That's table tennis, that's long tennis. You play one, it's going to take you 4 days to finally get to the conclusion. So I want fast things. So I'll be like, hey, this texting is boring. Can I call you so I can explain everything very quick? They say yes. Whoa, now we get on the table tennis. 10 minutes later, I leave the call. They understand the business. I understand where they are at, and we move on. So you can choose which tennis do you want to play. You can choose which tennis you want to play. You want to play long tennis or you want to play table tennis? Because so many people every single day, coach, I'm talking to people, but you're playing long tennis. It's taking too much time. You want to play table tennis, you can play 3, 4, 5 games in the short space of 1 day. I can do 5 online presentation, 5 face-to-face presentation. That's why I love face-to-face presentation. If somebody's around Polokwane and I'm around Polokwane, I don't explain them Herbalife on the phone. I say, let's meet. Because I know when we meet table tennis, hit, I just put up my membership back on the table, and if they have 550, they join the same time. So that is how, those are some acts of recruiting. And when we go even deeper again, when it comes again to recruiting, there are several types of people. There is the green apple, there is the red apple, which is nice, it looks ready to eat, you just want to eat it. And there's also a coconut, Mr. Coconut. So what's the difference between these different type of people when you're going out to recruit? Green apple, some people eat green apple. Green apple you can eat, which means they can join Herbalife, but they just want a lot of information. They want to do it at their own time. They don't want too much pressure. They're going to find their own, they're going to find out about Herbalife. You know, we got those type of people, right? They want to find information. Some of them, they come through Herbalife leads. They see thousands of Herbalife distributors on Instagram. They don't ask them how. They go on Herbalife website, try to ask how. Those are your green apples, you know. No offense, I know some of you are on this call, but just know you are a green apple someday. You are too smart. You don't want to ask Herbalife distributors. You want to go direct to the company. Now they still send you back again to us. So we got those green apples. You just need them over the course of time. They're going to turn red and you can eat them nicely. So you have them on your WhatsApp. They're viewing your stories every single day, but they are not making a change. You're talking everything, they're not listening. Then you get the red apple. Hey, I'm a Herbalife coach. Wow, Herbalife, I'm joining next week. So you get those people as well. They're very excited. The moment you tell them Herbalife, they can't wait to join. Those are your red apples. Don't take too much time with them. If somebody's excited, even if at that moment you are not excited, become excited. Generate your own excitement. If somebody's like, wow, Herbalife, so I can become successful. People that are high energy, give them high energy. Even if they haven't joined, just start giving them high energy, keep motivating them. Yes, you can make money here. Yes, we can grow. Yes, we can travel the world. Yes, pick up your excitement level when you meet a person who is a red apple. Because so many times you meet people that are red apple, they're like, yeah, I want to win. You're like, I've seen people this excited before. Don't be too excited like you're not going to win. No, you don't bring negativity to them. They're already red apple. They're ready to eat. So you go in there and eat them, give them all the love, give them all the energy. Then we all have Mr. Coconut. Mr. Coconut, he can kill the business. You know Mr. Coconut, right? That six-pack guy at the gym, that he's very fit. He has everything going on for him. All he needs is just to get into Herbalife and become a millionaire team member. But he's still saying, those things are not for me. I have my own nutrition plan. I cannot sell those things that I don't know who made them. I don't know which farm they are making them. I don't know if they are safe for people. I cannot sell those stuff. So they have something good in them, but they are coconut. They are soft on the inside, they are sweet on the inside, but on the outside, they are so hard. And guess what can you do with a coconut? You cannot do anything. That personal trainer who has 200 200 people that they are training, you know, if they just say yes to Herbalife, they are going straight to supervisor in 2 weeks, but they don't want to say yes. So forget about those people, my friends. Don't waste time with them. Yes, they have all the potential. They can really. I know your junior brother, you're like, if my junior brother was in this business, he can speak like SARS. He has a body like SARS. No, there is this guy, he's a foreigner, he's from Congo, he's just like SARS. He has a nice six-pack. If this guy joined Herbalife, he will kill it like SARS. Yes, that is if he joined. But as the time goes on, he has not joined and he has no interest in joining. So forget about that coconut. As a matter of fact, you can just put him inside your basket and leave him there. When his time is ready, he's going to come out. Okay? So those people, they have all the potential, but don't focus. So many times over the time, you keep going to the coconut. Coconut, you know there is something inside you can be with. No, don't emphasize your time on them because they are just wasting your time. Go find more red apples. So I know we got some people here that they got already some recruiting stories, some success stories from recruiting. This month, do we have anybody? If you know that you have already recruited, we are on the 9th of the month. If you know you've already recruited over 4 people, put 4. If you've already recruited 3 people, put 3. If you recruited 2 people, put 2. Let's start from there. Let me see from the chat box. Do we have anybody who has recruited 4, 3, 2 this month? Then let's get into it. Let me check the chat box. I see the chat box is on fire. Hope you guys are getting some value from this thing. I see 3, I see 2. Okay, let me start with 3. Let me start with 3. 3 is from, okay, Mongwabi. Okay, don't worry, I'm not gonna pronounce it loud. Let me just, okay. Mwabisi. Okay, let me start with you. Okay, let's go. Yeah. One minute. Okay, missing you. Okay, 1 minute. Let's take errands. Then while we're busy, I'll unmute you later on. Errands, please. You can unmute yourself, bro. Share with us, how did you get your 3 people you got this month, and where did you get them from, and how long have they been a prospect before you signed them up?
All right. How's it, Seth? Can you hear me, bro?
100%. Thank you, man.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. So yeah, so far, obviously my goal this month is I'm trying to hit 50 new distributors in my first line. It's my goal. But more than anything else, guys, how I've managed to sign these 3 people, right? First of all, I'm going to say is everything that you post on social media every single day, right? People are watching what you're posting and they're watching your consistency as well, right? Remember, the more consistent you are, the more people actually can trust in you, right? So now when they come to you, you prospect them, they're looking at you as someone that can actually guide me and lead me because they say this guy's consistent and he's serious about what he does. So that's what also adds on value in terms of you recruiting, right? So obviously the people that I've recruited, you know, either they come on my profile, they'll like about 4 or 5 things, or 5 things on my profile, right? 5 pictures, whatever. And for me, I always use that as an opportunity. I'm like, if this guy came on my profile and he likes 5 pictures, he's clearly interested in what he sees. So I normally send people like messages in the DMs. What I do is I've changed to sending voice notes now, right? Because voice notes, really, people get to understand your character as well. So I'll send that person a voice note. I'll be like, hey, what's up, Sess? Hope you're good. I see you just came on my profile and you liked a couple of things. I'm sure you see what I do. I went through your profile as well, and you seem like a very interesting person. I see that you like. So I also look at their profile, certain things that they like, or I pay attention to 1 or 2 things. I see you like A, B, C, D. So, you know, I don't know if you mind. I think, like, you know, social media is so great because it actually allows people to network and bring people together, right? So I want to see, maybe I can add a bit of value to your life, maybe, and you can also add value and tell me what you're about as well. So what I do is I don't just throw to them what I'm about, but I also played out as if like I also want to find out what you're about, and maybe you can add some value to my life and I can add some value to your life. So I don't know if we could schedule an informative call where we can have a chat and just get to know each other. That's what I do all the time.
Powerful.
And from there, just that pitch, yeah. Sorry, just that pitch already. Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
I'm sorry to cut you. I just want to ask you something very important. So these 3 people that you sign up, are they people that you have been talking to them long time, or you just met them this month and signed them this month?
So 2 of the people I've been talking to them since last month, right? I've been talking to them through since last month, and then I scheduled a phone call with them. I gave them a bit of an informative phone call, finding out what they're about, telling them what I'm about. And through that, obviously, they're like, okay, cool, I'm interested in obviously being part of what you do as well. Or maybe I've just spoke to them about what I do, and then I invited them to my shake party as well. So 2 of the people, I invited them to my shake party after having an informative call. So now I wanted to meet them in person, because obviously, you know, personal touch is actually more powerful. And when they came to my shake party, they got an understanding of the products, they got to taste everything, they got to see the community, the people that were there as well, they heard other stories around me as well. And that's what influenced them to actually say, I want to be a part of this, right? So it's like step to step. It doesn't just happen overnight, but I built it over time. I built it. Yeah.
Powerful, powerful. Thank you very much, Aaron, for giving us that insight. So what I'm just going to say there is, Aaron was talking to some red apples. Red apples. Not everybody's going to take 6 months before they sign up. Some people don't see the opportunity today. Tomorrow they are signing up. So that is what we're going out every day looking for. We are looking for red apples. So let me take another quick one from Ngwebo. Ngwebo, are you there? I see you're back on the call. Ngwebo, are you there? We're just going to take 3 stories.
Yes, I'm here, Sales.
Yes, man. Tell us, where did you get these 3 people that you signed up last month? And also, how long have you been talking to them to get them registered?
Okay, I got one just today. I got to sign one today, and I got to sign one 2 weeks ago. Another one, I've been talking to them for the past 6 months.
For the past 6 months.
Wow. Yes, the past 6 months. So I've been consistent with delivering the opportunity, doing the DMOs, posting regularly. What I've realized is that at times you don't get to like convince someone immediately. You just need to get their numbers. As soon as you have their numbers, you can just continue doing the daily methods, posting every day, and that's what draws them out. It draws them close to you.
So these 3 people. Okay, so these 3 people, all of them, you met them through social media. You didn't meet anybody face to face on the street.
No. These 3 people were face to face. So with I prefer face to face because I get to connect with you much more personally. Like I get to see the emotions. I get to see how you're reacting towards my questions, so I can be able to direct my questions towards what you need, what you want.
Awesome. So, powerful.
Yes.
So what's your goal for this month? How many people do you want to recruit? Because it's only 9 days and you're on 3 people. Come on, man, you're on fire. What's happening?
I'm trying my best to get at least 10.
Wow. Let's go for it. It's possible, man. Thank you very much. Just help me to mute yourself that side. Let's take the last story from Mike. Mike is also on 3. So let's hear from you, Mike, on Define. Please unmute yourself and tell us how long have you been talking to these people, and also tell us where did you find these people?
Okay, awesome, coach. How are you doing, man?
Super good, buddy.
Awesome. So I recruited 3 people this month. My first one was a client we met last year in November. She's always been on a client. She's always been buying products. Then she left off. She got off the products. She went on holiday and all that. But she came back in June. Then we got her started on the products. In July invited her to an HOM that I was hosting. One of the opportunity meetings we had, she saw the possibilities. She's like, nah, I want to enjoy the products on a 50%. And I was like, nah, I can definitely do that for you. I got her plugged in. Then she joined the business. So she was one of my clients. Then the other one, I met her on Facebook. I met her on Facebook in February. So I realized that we were close to each other. Then we met. Then I asked her if we could link up so that I could present the business to her. We met up, presented the business. She's like, no, I'm fired up. I want to join. But only after 6 months, she was able to join the business because her finances were not working and things like, even though we were communicating, she was still doing her shopping and all that. I was like, okay, that's not a problem. Do your shopping and everything and do like, but she eventually got the opportunity and was like, nah, I've got the money. I'm ready to join. I got her signed up. Then my third member, I met him at the gym. I just told him, hey, brother, would you be interested in getting fit and getting paid? He's like, how? Then I was like, nah, it's simple. All you got to do is just give me your number. I'll explain to you everything on a call. Then after that, I explained everything on a call, invited him to one of the HAMs. Only after 3 months, he's like, no, I've got the money now, put me in. I was like, yeah, because I was showing him the possibilities that even after high school, you could be helping yourself and not be a broke student like some of us when we started this business. Now imagine going to school with your own car and everything. So I was showing him the possibilities of what the company can do for him. Then he got excited. Then I was like, no, we got him plugged in. And right now we're only on 3. So my goal this month is to recruit 20 people in my organizations because I'm looking for massive expansion because after the event of Mombasa, everything changed mentally.
Wow. Okay. Powerful, man. Thank you guys for sharing. Please just mute yourself there. So guys, because of time, we're already above time and I still got some slides. So I'm just going to keep that one there. I know you guys are already distributors and I don't do recruiting call always for Team Awesome, guys. So now I got the opportunity. Let's get all the information in because this is not your regular HOM, okay? So bear with me if it's more than 9:30. Just bear with me. I'll press it all on. The people that can resist, they're going to get the best. So let's keep going, guys. Thank you guys for everybody who shared. You guys can see that there are different methods. Some people, they get it 1 week, they're in. Some people 3 months, some people 6 months. So it doesn't matter. No, it's not no forever. Circumstances do change. Those green apples, they're turning into red apples over time, not overnight. So let's keep going. Next slide is going to be building a team starts with 1 person, not 100, not 1,000. Building a team starts with 1 person, not 100, not 1,000. So many of you say, hey, I need a lot of people to build a business. You first need 1 person at a time. Myself, I've managed to bring, at one point, I had over 4,000 people in my team. Now it has dropped somewhere around 2,000 something. But I didn't just bring all those people in one before I say I have a team. I started with 1 person. All of us, we start with 1 distributor at first and we build it there. So don't see like, I can't win because I don't have 100 people in my team. Take care of the 1 person that you have because 1 + 1 in Herbalife is not 2. You recruit 1 person, they recruit the whole village. And now you have a whole village with you. So never you say, hey, I need a lot of people to start. You need 1 person to start. And if you convert the vision well enough to them, then you have the whole village coming behind them. Conversation, invitation, presentation. Those are the 3 main things that we do. Conversation, invitation. So today, this evening, I've already spoke to you guys about conversation. And from that conversation, all your conversation needs to lead them to invitation. I talk a lot about conversation and presentation. I didn't focus too much on invitation, but invitation is very important. So I already tell you how to conversate with the person and also how to present with the person. But now invitation is very important. It's just asking them a question. Will you be open tomorrow for a phone call? Will you be open tomorrow for coffee? Will you be open tomorrow to see the presentation? Or one-on-one, HOM, Zoom meetings, fit camp, shake parties, nutrition club, and BBS. Just invite them to whatever you want to invite them for them to see the presentation. You can do the presentation alone or you can do it with them. One thing I know that recruits people more than anything else is your personal story, your success story, and also your vision. Your story, your success, your vision plays a very big role in recruiting people. That is by me, Sirisas. That's why I put my name there, because it's my concept. And I'm going to tell you guys, if you follow this, when I talk to a person, I always talk about my story. Whatever they mention, I always try to bring my story into the picture. Hey, yeah, even me, when I saw the opportunity, I didn't have the 550 to join at that time, but because I understand the opportunity, I went out to make a plan. I always bring my story. Yeah, you know, with me, I'm a high school dropout. So if I can do this thing, my friend, I know you can do it. Wow, we are in varsity. I don't even know how the varsity works. I'm a high school dropout. Oh, wow, I don't even know how to speak English language. I don't even know how to speak Pedi language or the local South African language. But guess what? I'm doing the business. Hey, do you know when I started this business, I already had a six-pack like you, but I came into the business because I saw the opportunity to change my life. So I always bring my story when I'm recruiting a person. Anything you say, I always relate my story. Then second part is your own success. When I talk about success, a lot of people are going to get it wrong. It doesn't mean you must buy 2 cars, you must buy a car, you must have this mansion. No. Your own success can be, I'm talking with Susan on the phone and I'm going to be like, hey, Susan, can you imagine? Yesterday, I was so broke. I sold 1 herbalife tea. I got 60 rand. I bought electricity. Now for the next 6 days, I'm going to have electricity in the house. Do you know right now I'm talking to you, the water is running in my house because of herbalife. I bought water for 50 rand and it lasts me for 2 weeks. That's a success story. Oh, you thinking that your story must be something massive, man? No, the success must not be so big. Even the smallest of success is only as big as you publish it. I can go there and tell you guys, like, I bought 2 cars, I bought my this, I stayed this, but if the person doesn't connect with me, it makes no sense. But even if I have a small story of 200 rand profit, and if I paint it and I share it with enthusiasm, I share it with emotions. Jim Rohn talks about it. Words triggered with emotion can do bigger things to a person. I can say, wow, I love you. And I can say, wow, I really love you. Which one are you going to believe more? Wow, you're so beautiful. Wow, you're very beautiful. The statement changes. So it doesn't matter the success, big or small, the emotions behind the way you change, you share the story is what is going to make it more compelling. Okay. Then your vision. People are going to join your business if you have a vision. So I am, especially when I was young in this business, when I just started my business recruiting people, even when I wasn't a supervisor yet, I was a 35% member. I go to a presentation to McDonald's in Gandhi Square. I sit there with the person. I'll be drawing on a piece of paper. Do you know what I'll tell them? I'm currently on 35%, but I can't wait to get to 50%. I currently have 7 people in my business. I can't wait to have 20 people in my business. Currently, I'm sitting on 100 people. I can't wait to have 300 people. So whenever I'm talking to a person, I'm giving them my vision. So when you want to recruit a person, number 1, talk about your story all the time. Don't talk only about yourself, but find every opportunity to bring in your story into it. Talk about your success that you have been experiencing from the business. Do you know, did you know I lose 2 kgs? Wow, I lose 2 kgs 2 weeks ago. I feel so great. I look amazing. Can you see I'm glowing already? That's success. Talk about the vision, not where you are. Hey, I'm 50%, but guess what? I can't wait for me to help 3 people to get to 50%. So they can see that you have a vision, and people don't follow people with money. They follow people with vision. Oh, if you're doing personal development, you're going to understand this. People don't sign up under SaaS because he has a big car. They don't say, oh, Junior Koza has a big car, let me go sign under him. No, they follow people with vision. So you are sitting there and saying that they're not going to join under me. I'm a world team member. I'm a supervisor. I don't even drive a car. How are they going to come to me? No, you don't need to drive a car. You just need to have a vision of your Range Rover. When you meet them, you paint them the vision of your Range Rover. Guess what? They'll be hopping on that car before you know it. You will be driving that Range Rover if you paint the vision clear enough for them. Tell them, like, this is where I am, but this is where I'm going. I have 1,000 people in my team, but I can't wait to have 4,000. So if you come along with me and you are going to take it to 4,000. Now the person sees like, hey, I'm not joining a static person. I'm joining somebody who is having a vision. And you sharing them. What are you sharing with them? It's called, let me tell you guys, my team, it's called a moving vision. That's a moving vision. You are not there yet, but you're moving towards it. So you share with the people that you want to recruit into your business a moving vision. I'm so excited. I got 10 people in my team, but I can't wait to get 20. I'm currently talking to this girl in Kaiserden. I'm talking to this guy in Cape Town. Who do you know who texts me? The guy in America. Like, I can't wait to have an international business. Come, let's do this thing together. Show me. That is what we call moving vision. Great. We're getting towards the end of the call right now. Extravaganza is coming. They said 75% of the tickets are sold out. It's a lie. It's a lie. 75% of the tickets were sold out yesterday. Today we wake up, it's only 800 tickets left. Actually, as I'm talking to you right now, I don't even know if it's up to 500 tickets. My 171 people on the line, can I be honest with you for 1 minute? If you're not attending this event, you're not gonna make it. If you have not booked your ticket yet, my friend, you're not gonna make it. Not in this generation, no, not this year, not even next year. If you are not going to the extravagance, if you have not booked your ticket already, you are not going to make it. I'm sorry, you are not gonna make it. You're just wasting your time on this call right now. If you're on this call, 72 people, and you have not booked your ticket yet, and you say you are coming on the call to come listen from SARS. You have not booked extravaganza ticket, but you want to listen. You say, wow, SARS, you are fire. Quentin is 10 times fire more than me. You listening to me instead of listening to the person that I want to go listen to. So your own success is me. Aibo, you're not ready to change your life. I'm rushing to go take information, but you are rushing to come to me, to come take from me, instead to go to the main source. You don't have 450. The ticket are 450, you don't have 450. And you want to make 45,000 with Herbalife. Aibo, you're still dreaming. You don't want to invest 450 to go to this event that Herbalife has spent millions to organize, only for you to do 450 and go attend. You say you don't have 450, but you're overwhelming people that are buying cars for 450,000 rand. And you're saying that one day you're going to buy your own Range Rover with Herbalife. One day will never come for you, my friend. After all, one day is not a day on the calendar. The same way you keep saying, one day I'll buy a car, one day in this business. One day is not on the calendar. There's only Monday to Sunday. Sorry. You better go buy your extravaganza ticket. Actually, borrow the money. Even if you don't have the 450, borrow it. It's a destination event. If you don't go there, you are not going to win this year and you're not going to win next year. I'm not cursing you. I'm not a witch doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I just already know, because extravaganza is in November. Everything happens for a reason. It sets up your year of 2023. So which means you're not only going to fail now, you'll be failing now and you also fail in the future. Aibo, you can just quit at once. It's better you just quit, because you're failing now. I will accept myself. I don't mind to fail today, but the worst part is for me to fail in 2023. So which means you're going to fail now and you fail in 2023. Just book your ticket. If you don't book your ticket, it's going to run out. It's already running out. If you think you're going to get money on Friday and book it, borrow money today and you pay back on Friday, because Friday that ticket will not be. It's on 850. They just open it today again this night. I'm sure by tomorrow it will be 300. And you don't want to miss it. You wake up in the morning, you see people taking nice pictures. We are extravaganza. We are taking pictures with extravaganza people, and we are busy posting tea and shake and looking for customers. I pray for you. I will talk like my pastor. My pastor prays for you. The enemy that is holding your brain for you to not think of buying your extravaganza ticket, may that enemy release you, because if you don't buy this ticket, you're wasting time in Herbalife. So buy your ticket. They have extended it up to tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day. If you don't get the ticket for 450, they'll increase it to 650. So if you cannot afford 450, how are you going to afford 650? Aibo. Better borrow it with borrow 450 for 100 rand interest, because if you don't, you're going to pay 200 rand interest. So get your extravaganza ticket. I'll see you there. You see Quentin, you see all the big stars in Herbalife, intelligent, smart people. Junior Koza said it. The wise do in the beginning what the foolish people do at the end. Wise people, 4,200 wise people already booked their ticket. The remaining 800 foolish people, they are fighting now to get the last 800 tickets. There are 800, there are like 3,000 people fighting now to get the remaining 800 tickets. Aibo. Be smart. So tomorrow, you guys already know tomorrow is the shake party. Thursday, we have the opportunity call. Angie is going to be there on the opportunity call. Then on Friday, we're going to be having Steve Adman for all the 2,500 supervisors. If you're not doing 2,500, okay, no problem. Go now. I teach you how to recruit. Go apply the things that you learned today from this call, and it's going to help you to improve your recruitment, because when you recruit people, it's going to help your business to grow. You cannot do 2.5 alone. You can do 2.5 alone, but you don't want to do 2.5 alone, because it's just going to be like you're working yourself too much. You need to be smart in this business. It's network marketing, okay? So you have to work it, but work it smartly. Don't kill yourself. Don't labor yourself too much, okay? So this is what we do. All the qualifiers, you're going to get the link. It's going to be shared to you guys, and that is it. The people around Johannesburg, they already know what's happening. Santin, Woodmead, you want to book your ticket early so that you can then promote it to your team. Book your ticket early, then you can then promote it and invite as many people as possible to come see the opportunity with you. If you think, I know you're already thinking, no, I'm going to come. I'll come, coach. I cannot miss this one. I'll come. The problem is, who are you going to come with? If you book your ticket early, it gives you time to start promoting and inviting people. But if you're waiting to book your ticket on the Friday, then come there on a Saturday, chances are you're not going to get any guests. Because what? You're not comfortable now to invite a guest. How can you invite people to a place that you're not going? Even your energy is not going to be right with the invitation that you're going to be giving out. So you want to invite people with the right energy. Book your ticket right now so that let's know you are in the game with us. We have come to the end of the call. I believe you got some value from it. And if you got a value from this call, I just wanted to say shout out, shout out, shout out. The best way to thank me is to go out and recruit more people this month. I want us to break this month. Let's recruit massively, massively. Show your boy some love. You want to tag me on Instagram? Let's grow this thing. If you know you got some fire, give me your favorite code for today. Tag it on Instagram. Let me repost you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being on the call. Follow your boy on SAS Body and let's build this thing together. I love you guys. Ciao, ciao. Let me unmute you so that you can hear some noise as you go out from this recruiting call. Tell Mama Bear that the call was on fire.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go recruit people.
Blue Moon's Day.